This is the easiest iron farm from Minecraft Bedrock, and it comes with your very own villager trading hall. The first thing you want to do is find a nice open area to build your farm in, and it has to be at least 150 blocks away from all other villages, villager breeders, iron farms, and trading halls. Once you've made sure of that and you found your nice little spot, we're going to dig a 5x5 hole, and that hole is going to be 9 blocks deep. I gotta go ahead and press this little button, and just like that, we have our hole dug out. From here, we're now going to dig a rim around this hole. It's going to be 1 block wide and 3 blocks deep. And of course, I have a button for that as well. Once we have this hole, we can go down here. And from this hole, we're going to go ahead and place down our stone right here. So we want to set down stone on both sides of the hole, just like this. Then we're going to place down beds on top of these blocks. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and break the blocks underneath of the bed. And we're going to place down another set of beds, which is going to be a total of 20 beds, which is going to allow us to have a total of 2 iron golems in the farm at once. Once we've placed down all of those beds, we're going to fill in this hole with our blocks. It doesn't have to be stone. It can be whatever block you would want. And then from here, we're going to fill in this area with blocks as well. This is going to be where we keep our villagers, and it's also going to be where you're trading with your villagers. Once you have the beds covered, this hole becomes a little bit less of a fall risk, and what we're going to do is we're going to clear out this area on this level, and we're going to dig out 3 blocks in every direction. So that's going to give us an 11 by 11 square, and of course our last button, can you guess what it does? It clears out that area for us. So this is going to be where we keep all of our villagers. So all we have to do now is get 20 villagers in here along with 20 workstations. However, before we do that, it probably makes more sense to create a way in and out of our villager trading hall. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the hole, you're going to find the center, and then in any one of the cardinal directions, north, east, west, why am I making it complicated? Pick a wall and we're going to dig in the center of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and then we're going to dig up until we hit the surface. From here, we can place down our ladders so that we can get in and out of the farm. We can throw down a trapdoor on top to keep all of the zombies and whatnot out. We'll go ahead and close that on our way down. Break that ladder if you accidentally placed it, because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say 70% of you placed a ladder here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to place down our workstations, and what we're going to do is we're going to dig out holes every other block. What this is going to allow us to do is it's going to place our villagers in very convenient locations, so we don't have to have them in an actual little trading system where they don't move. This is going to make it so that your villagers are almost always in the exact same location, meaning that they're going to go to their workstations every single day so that you'll know exactly where your villagers are located. We're then going to go ahead and place down our workstations inside of the wall here. And again, these are our chambers, except the villagers can run around freely. Another thing I should mention is that if you use lecterns or barrels, so fisherman or librarian, then you will not spawn iron golems when it is raining because they don't work when it's raining. So Fletcher's is a good one if you want to have the iron farm working all the time. However, this is a villager trading hall system as well, so if you want to have librarians in here, that's kind of just a trade you're going to have to be willing to make. And to finish off this villager room before we get our villagers in here, all we're going to do is place down a fence post right here, and then we're going to mine this block up 2, this block up 2, and this block up 2. We're then going to set down a moss carpet here, and this is going to allow us to get in and out of the farm extremely easily. And let's just go ahead and fill this in, because who wants to have exposed dirt? Am I right? Which kind of brings me on to my next point, which is going to be, this is probably a good time to decorate it before we have all of our villagers in here. So I'm going to just go ahead and decorate it, and then we will see what it looks like. All right, there's actually one more thing that we should do before we get our villagers in here, and that's going to be to break these 3 blocks in the rim, or again, any one of the corners that you want. This is going to be where we send all of the iron, so it's going to be in our villager trading room. So that's why I think we should do it before we get our villagers in here. So double chest and then a hopper. Place down another double chest on top of that hopper, and then from here we're going to place down a hopper running into that chest, and then 2 hoppers just like so. And once you have that, that's your collection system. This is going to be where all of the iron ends up, and it's going to fill up relatively quick. It's about 350 iron an hour, which is super great because that's going to give you a lot of iron to work with. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 villagers in here. Boom, boom. You guys are probably going to have to transport them with like minecarts or something. Once you have 2 villagers in here though, what we can do is fill in the roof. That way it is ready for when iron golems spawn. And then what we can do is just simply breed these villagers. So by giving them carrots, potatoes, beetroot, or bread, they'll breed and breed and breed until they mix to 20 villagers, because there's 20 beds. And once there's 20 villagers, we're gonna have iron golems spawning. And an important note is that you can't have nitwits in this farm, so any green coats have got to go. And as you can see, these are nitwits, and unfortunately, their time on this earth was very, very short. But we will remember them because they made a great sacrifice in direction for ironness. They made a sacrifice for our iron. Boom, 20 villagers, let's go. And after you have 20 villagers, this thing is ready to start producing iron golems. And in fact, if we go up there, there probably already is one. Another important note is that on the walls, there are only 19 workstations, so place your most important guy in the center. Maybe this has your mending villager or something. But now what we can do is we can leave this area and go and work on the kill chamber to kill off the iron golems. Nope, just cats at the moment. Alright, the first thing we want to do is we want to push anything that's over here out of the way. We're then going to place down a fireplace to kill off all of the cats. Then we're going to place down a sign here, and a sign here. We then go ahead and place in our lava bucket here, and that's going to kill off the iron golems. On this side of the wall, opposite of that corner, we are going to place down our blocks right here, and I believe that's enough. So we're going to place down our water bucket. It's going to carry everything over into that area, and we need one more row. So it's going to be 4 blocks in then like a triangle shape. From there, everything's going to get pushed over into the lava, the cats are going to die, and then the iron golem's going to die. From here, we're going to place down our slabs, which are going to go around that lava, because unfortunately, our leaves will burn. Now, this is mostly a design choice in terms of aesthetics, because it like gives off the like, oh, we need to spawn proof, but really you don't need this stuff. I just think it makes it look a lot better. So this is basically just useless spawn proofing. Really puts things in perspective. Most people hate spawn proofing because it takes a lot of time, but like here I am making aesthetic spawn proofing. I'm gonna think about that some more. But anyways, that is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this iron farm tutorial with a villager trading hall. If you did, then be sure to subscribe and leave a like. My name is 1UpMC, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And really quick, I just want to say thank you again for 100,000 subscribers. I know a lot of you guys didn't see that video that I put out, but I hit 100,000 subscribers, so I made 100,000 cakes. Each one of these cakes represents one of my subscribers, and I still can't get over this. It is such an absurd thing to see, and I have no way to imagine this as 100,000 people. But this is a pretty cool comparison. I mean, it kind of looks like a semiconductor, like the bottom of a CPU, like a computer chip. I just think it's ridiculous. If you haven't already checked out my second channel, by the way, and you're interested in animation, please go and do that. I have it linked in the description. But now I can leave you and say, have a good night, good day, whatever, and I'll see you guys in the next one.